don't recall that. Well, it was 1938. I know, it's like, I don't even know what happened. Anyway, it was fun. He was very serious. He wanted to make sure I was going to fill up my car and gas and all of that.
Right, okay, we're live.
Okay, fantastic. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning again. Welcome to Unity of Billings. Our Sunday services are being live streamed. Thank you all for joining us. And thank you for supporting our Unity ministry. And you can see where you may go to donate. And also our website, unitybillings.org. Click on the donate button and voila, it's magic. I was just going over a few minutes ago about Rick Cosgrove's article from the Unity magazine. If anyone out there is interested in that article, please let us know and we will email you a copy. And we're also having a design contest for our sign out in the front of our building. And you can please let us know if you need the details. And yes. And coming up on, oh, this is good. This is going to be fun. This is a big fun thing happening on June.
You keep trying.
I know. I'm gonna create some enthusiasm here. Excitement. June 2nd, right after services, many hands will make fast work of a few chores to spruce up our Unity of Billings home. So we're having a cleaning day, and we're going to have pizza, and instead of a potluck, so drinks will be provided, and we look forward to seeing you all here, because when we just have to clean up our house, from time to time, at least once a year. So, like the deep cleaning stuff. But there'll be small little tasks, so it won't take a lot of time. Our speakers today, Reverend Orlinda Worthington, and she is going to share her message of 2 words that will change your life. May 19th, Reverend Edie Weigel, Incubation, and we will have no services on May 26th, which is Memorial Day. And now, if you all will take a moment to center yourselves, and we'll enjoy this Unity song with David Friedman.
Every prayer is answered, every prayer is heard, every thought and feeling, every spoken word, what your soul has longed for, what your heart can feel, is already here, is already real. There is no one out there, there is no one else. You hold all the answers deep inside yourself. There's a voice that whispers, there's no you, no me, there's just one, there's just unity. One power, one presence, one light to live
Christ within all of us and within our service today. Our daily word on Sunday, May 12th, 2024. I honor and bless the world's mothers. If you'll join me in affirming. I honor and bless the world's mothers. And there are a lot of them out there. There are a lot of mothers. Today I offer a blessing of gratitude for the loving, nurturing spirit of mothers. I bless my mother and those who have shared a mother's love by supporting me throughout my life. I think of the many ways they have been present for me over the years with unconditional acceptance and love. I envision all of the mothers, grandmothers, and caregivers throughout the world, surrounded by love and light. For those in my life, I take time to express my appreciation with words, gifts, and time together. To mothers-to-be, I prayerfully affirm health and ever-deepening joy. To mothers no longer in the world, I hold them in loving prayer and hold thoughts of joy and gratitude. I bless their souls' ongoing journeys, knowing bonds of love keep their memories alive. Her children rise up and call her happy. Proverbs 31:28. And again, will you affirm with me? I honor and bless the world's mothers. Thank you. And now will you join me in affirming our Unity Foundation principle? There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God, the good, omnipotent. And our Unity of Billings affirmation. Through divine wisdom and grace, Unity of Billings is vibrant, healing, and inclusive. And would you join with me in praying? Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And I am grateful. And if you'll take a minute and infuse your offerings with your love, your energy.
Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends.
for my health. Thank you for my health, Spirit. Thank you for my health. My radiant, my radiant, my radiant health. My radiant, my radiant, my radiant health. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my life. My glorious, my glorious, my glorious life. My glorious, my glorious, my glorious life. Thank you for my wealth, Spirit. Thank you for my wealth. Thank you for my wealth, Spirit. Thank you for my wealth. My opulent, my opulent, my opulent wealth. My opulent, my opulent, my opulent wealth. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this. Thank you. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this day, Spirit. I say thank you for this day. Yes. I love that song. I love that energy. Wow, this is great. And thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for all of you. Your love, your light, your energy, your gifts. As we are infused with this energy and this love and this light throughout Unity of Billings, Billings, Montana, and the world, and the multiverse, right? Let's not forget that. And so it is. Thank you. All right, so with great pleasure.
No,
Oh, no, wait,
we gotta find.
That's right.
yours.
we've got another
What?
thing.
Your mom's one.
Oh, right, yeah, I can introduce that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're good. Okay, why don't you introduce it?
So I'm introducing
Okay.
Reverend Orlinda Worthington, and then she's going to take it from here.
Take it away.
Take it away.
Thank you. I was, and I believe I'm on here. Okay, so it is Mother's Day, and I wanted to find a very meaningful, important song for us today, so I was kind of searching around, and this is what I came up with, so I hope you enjoy.
Yes, you will.
Oh, I do want to say, wait, before you hit it, unless you haven't already, I do want to give credit to the person that wrote it. I don't know her. Her name's Anita Renfro. And there are many people that sing it. This version is from Gateway Community Church in Webster, Texas, and is performed by Betsy Burke and Tiffany Marshall. It's called the Mom Song.
Getting down, what's face first, keep from sleeping there, there's clothes and shoes and the words I say, get down, get up and make your bed, don't have any clothes anywhere, and now there's a book in your lunch and your homework, got a coat and gloves, you can start that and not forget, you gotta feed the cat, you got to live for yourself, think about it, consider your world, it's really big and tall, remember the earth and honest will be seeing you, don't preach today, don't forget your piano lesson, it's this afternoon, so you must play, don't shovel, too slowly, why hurry, the bus is here, be careful, come back here, did you wash behind your feet, outside, don't interrupt, would you just play fair, be polite, make a friend, don't forget to share, work it out, when your turn, never take a chair, get along, nobody come down there, play your own close, put your stuff away, make your bed, do it now, we don't have all day, we were born in a barn, we delight, but make it easy, Children take a bite into other stuff you eat. Easy fork to upper or I'll set you straight to eat the food on your plate. Get a name, get a throw it on the smart with me, get a grip, get a gear, or I count to three, get a job, get a life, get a PH, get a go. Don't care who started, don't crown it until get your story straight and tell the truth for once for heaven's sake. For your friends, but
That was great.
Trying to cover this so my cough doesn't go in here. Let me just turn this on for a second. Well,
Excellent.
isn't that fun?
That was so fun.
Yeah, you can look that up if you want to hear it again. There's different versions, but it just cracked me up. Because I said so.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the mom, I'm the mom, I'm the mom.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly good.
Yeah. Okay, a real quick note before we start. You'll have an opportunity to do a little writing exercise today. If you need a pen, I put some back there, and I'll be handing out the little cards for you to write on here. But for our friends at home, if you want to grab a little piece of paper and a pen, feel free to do that now. Yeah, because I said so. Most likely we've heard those words from our mothers, or we are fathers, or we have said them to someone. And those words as a parent, it's often associated with something that's not pleasant, that's kind of difficult, or during an argument. But I am here today to tell you, because I said so, is a very powerful phrase that can be used for good. It's not to guilt or punish your children. In fact, I almost titled this "Because I Said So," this talk, but I didn't want to, trigger any trauma for anyone of painful memories. We're going to fold that back in, though, this morning. First, though, did you know there is a miracle in your mouth? And I'm not just talking about the taste buds that, help us taste ice cream and such. That is a phrase by Joel Osteen, and some of you might know of him, but it really catches our phrase about the power of our words. And he's a pastor and author, pretty famous. You may have read a book or two, televangelist, mega church in Houston, Texas. He preaches mainly from a Christian perspective, but there's a lot of new thought principles, I believe, in his writing and his talks, and in the new faith movement. So I enjoy reading and listening to him from time to time. And I believe we can learn from a variety of all faith traditions. And I think that's what we believe here at Unity as well. And what he talks about, it really just speaks to being a nice person to ourselves. He says something we have heard time and time again, that out loud, our thoughts and our beliefs become entities on their own. Most especially when we use two little words before any thought. Any guesses now on what those two words might be, or you might know them, that can help us harness the power of our creative ability to create our best life? Any guesses?
Thank you.
Thank you's good.
I am.
Ta-da! But let's just skip to the end. Yes, those words are I am. Seems so very simple, right? Really, those words come from long, long ago in the Bible. In Exodus, God states his name for the first time. He says to Moses, I am who I am. And he said, say this to the people of Israel, I am has sent me to you. Now, those are translations, of course, from Aramaic and Hebrew and lots of different translations. And I bring it up though because it reminds us the power of those words, I am. Simple, but not to be taken lightly. They're powerful because they come not just from ancient wisdom, but they readily roll off our tongue every day, right? In conversations with others. Osteen says the power of I am is at work throughout most of our day. It's kind of a fun little exercise just to notice how many times you're saying I am throughout the day. Unfortunately, it often comes in phrases like, when I make a mistake, oh, I'm so clumsy, I'm so stupid, I'm so forgetful, or fill in the blank. You probably have those I ams that you say a lot throughout your day. I'm so tired, I am so busy, I'm so lazy, I am confused, I'm old, I'm unlucky, I am worried. It seems that we most often wield that power of I am against ourselves, and in doing so, we don't really realize always how it affects our future. And I know this sounds very basic, but really today, the words I am can help us take a deeper look at, if we choose, really our connection with ourself and with spirit, or it can just be food for thought for today and let go. But here's why being ever so mindful of the words I am is so important. This is a principle that Joel Osteen shares. Whatever follows the I am will eventually follow you. Whatever follows the I am will eventually follow you. So you say, I'm so clumsy. Clumsiness comes looking for you. Do you ever notice I could go forever without breaking something and then I'll break 3 things in one day? I'm so old, wrinkles come looking for you. And I'm so fat, calories come looking for you. And he gives this image. He says, whatever you follow the I am with, you're handing it an invitation. You're opening the door. You're inviting it into your life. And it's like, knock, knock. Hi, I'm stupid. Can I come in? Knock, knock. I'm worried. Can I just move in with you? Now, the good news is, you get to write the invitation. You know that, right? In doing so, you get to invite whatever you want into your life, not what might still be there from some old messages. Have you ever hosted a party or a wedding and the invite list can, you have a few people on there you really don't want to invite, you really don't care for them, but, maybe they're family, you need to keep the peace, so, okay, go ahead. That's okay in those cases. But here's the thing. When it comes to the party of our life, make sure we invite who we want in to show up there. We've all invited troubles and bad relationships. I'm sure it's kind of part of our learning process, I think, but we do have control. And, we may feel that we have to invite in guilt or shame because of something that we've done in the past or someone has made us feel that way. Or we keep inviting insecurity or a sense of smallness to our life party because a parent or somebody told us not to be boastful, not to show off, we're not that good at it. So we belittle ourselves, and that remains on the guest list. Oh, belittling, not enough. But the truth is we can revise our guest list for our life. We can even throw it out and start a whole new one. When we think of the words I am as the invitation, why would we want to invite unhappiness or stupidity or being in debt into our life party? Why? So when we do that, we might need to send out some new invitations. And one way to do that is, we can go through our day catching ourselves and we say, oh, I'm so angry or I'm so stupid. Say, I am blessed, I'm talented, I'm healthy. We may not feel up to par that day, but when we say I'm healthy, health comes looking for us. Everybody wants to come to the party, right? They're going to seek us out. Health dresses up, knocks at the door. I'm wise. Wisdom puts on the new suit and shows up. When you invite those good things into your life, they start tracking you down. Have you ever noticed that? So when we get up in the morning, we can invite good things into our life before we, turn on YPR, turn on the news or social media. We can invite into our life, I am focused, I am prosperous, I am happy to go to this job today. And here's something that Osteen said that I admit I'm very guilty of. See if any of you can relate. Sometimes it's most often women that we do this, but not always, of course. We not only tell ourselves about our flaws, but we tell other people. We tell our spouse, our partner, our best friend, our coworkers, right? Oh my gosh, and we go to a class reunion, we see somebody giving us the up and down, and go, I know, I gained 10 pounds since you saw me last. Or, oh my God, I feel so old, I found a new wrinkle today. I do it. It's I don't know why, it's human nature. But really, isn't that crazy when you think about it? If I want a man or a woman, whoever, to think I'm beautiful, why would I point out every wrinkle? I want a friend to hang out with me, why would I say, oh, I'm so boring? Why would I tell my coworkers how unhappy I am with my job? Why do we want to put those negative things not only in our mind, but we want to tell everybody else about it? Well, there are probably a lot of psychological reasons, and that is not my profession, so I can't counsel on that. A couple of reasons from my own experience. Sometimes it's protection. We feel if it comes negative, something comes from us, it'll soften the blow. If we say to that person, oh yeah, I know I've gained 10 pounds since I've seen you, it's going to soften that blow if they mention it. It doesn't really, it sharpens it for us. We might want a little bit of pity or someone to feel sorry for us. Sometimes it's okay for a short pity party. Or we just might want to point out our own flaws so that people don't expect too much of us. Or if we fall short, we won't feel bad, or they won't feel bad about us. But here's the thing. If we keep telling another person negative things about ourselves enough times, one day he or she may believe you. If you keep telling somebody, yourself and others, about your flaws, pretty soon they're going to go, okay, we believe you. And that's not only what gets in here, it gets out there and all around us. Words have power. The I am has power. What you are telling yourself and the world has power. It seems so simple, but it truly does have power. Now here we believe in a greater power that we call God. Some might say presence, universal intelligence, whatever it is for you. I'm using the word God, and I wasn't there when he or she or it created all of us, all of everything out there. But I have a feeling we weren't created to belittle ourselves. We weren't created to think terribly of ourselves, to share that with others. It's kind of a learned behavior. So I will bet we can unlearn it. When we invite goodness to our party, it happens. Why? Because I said so. Yeah, we can use those words for good because I said so. We are declaring what we want in our life, what we believe in our life, what we want to draw into our life and express in our life because I said so. I'm out of debt because I said so. I will overcome every obstacle because I'm saying so. This is going to be my best year yet because I say so. There is great power in that. Just try it for yourself. You probably already have. When you declare favor over your life internally and out loud, that good energy, that God energy helps it happen. I am blessed. I am prosperous. Whatever you say, you are moving toward it. Whatever you say, you're moving toward it. We don't look at a roadmap usually to find out where we've been. We kind of know that, right? We look at it to plan our route, to plan our travels, to plan what is next. So the words I am are kind of like looking at a map. Changing our words can begin to take on that journey that we want to travel in life. Whatever we say, we are moving toward. It's kind of like we need to make a mental equivalent. We've used that term here before, what we want to desire. Now, Osteen says, don't use your words to describe a situation. Use your words to change the situation. That's an idea. He says, don't talk about the mountain, talk to it. So I've kind of been having a pain, right here in my foot. And yeah, maybe if I go to a practitioner, I need to describe what's going on to get some relief for it. But also, if I got up yesterday morning, oh God, I can hardly walk. So I'm talking about the mountain. Until I got down on the ground, did some stretching and some exercises, and then I could move again until I talked to the mountain, which means taking some action. There was no relief, there was no help. So that's an example of even in our daily life, don't talk about the mountain, talk to it, work with it, overcome it if you need to. It's so important to stop speaking defeat in our lives, and I speak that from a place of having done that in spite of what we feel or what our family has declared for us. Osteen points out that even in Scripture it says, let the weak say, I am strong. It doesn't say, let the weak talk about their weakness. We think of a prophecy sometimes as something outside ourselves. Oh, somebody prophesied or gave us a prophecy. But you know what? We can make our own prophecies. I'm enjoying life. I'm wise. I'm worthy. I have a good personality. People like me. Whatever it is, we can make our own prophecy. And an easy way to do that, watch the words that follow your I am. Now we're all going to slip up. This morning, I didn't sleep that well last night because I kept waking up and running outside to see if I could see the lights. Did any of you see those? I didn't see them from where I was. So this morning, I'm literally going over my notes for this, thinking, I am so tired. God, how am I going to get there? I am so tired. I'm like, oh, duh. It's such a habit. We catch ourselves, right? So it's just important to catch ourselves. Wait a minute. I stood up. I went, I'm awake. I'm alive. I'm excited to be here. And I started changing my I ams. And I felt great instantly. And I am happy and excited to be here. So sometimes we have to set that tone of bed before we even get out of bed. So we can do that for ourselves. Another idea, we can make an agreement with a friend. It needs to be a mutual agreement. Hey, when I'm going down my I am pity party, give me a little sign, have a little signal. It's kind of like those bracelets that you used to wear when you were complaining. You were supposed to snap yourself with the bracelet. So I guess you could do that too. That's just one idea, use it or not. But noticing how many times we declare the negative during our day really is enough to start with, and that's the most important step. We can't take back those words once they're out there. I sometimes tell myself, take a space before I speak. Take a space before I speak. Particularly, if you're thinking you might be saying something negative about yourself or someone else. Be mindful of who you want to invite to the party of your life. And on that note, let's see, is Anthony here? Anthony, I'm going to have you help me pass these out if you'd like to. So you know how we get an invitation to a party, right? Well, I have some little invitations here for you. And inside, we're just going to take a minute or two. And I'd like you to just, in the secret silence of your own mind, think about, all right, you want to give one of those to everybody? I'm just going to use this one for example. I think there's enough. If not, I'll hand out this one. And those of you at home, maybe just take a little piece of paper. It's not exactly, it doesn't say everything we need, but, you might put who it's hosted by, your name. And the date, maybe today, the time, maybe right now, for the party of my life. And then up here, write what you would like to invite to the party of your life. Now we'll take a moment, and I would invite you to just Think about, boy, what I am do I put out there? I am lonely. I am unlucky. Whatever it might be for you, if you catch yourself sometimes saying a common phrase, and then change that, and you write in here, I am inviting, might be one, it might be more than one thing, to your party. And Rob's gonna start a little bit of music for us while we do this. Anybody else need one? Jill, want one? Yeah, so just take a minute inwardly, think about your day like I did this morning. I'm so tired. Might be something reoccurring, it might be something that you really want to invite into your life. Ready? Yes. And when you finish, if you want to sing along, you're welcome to. The chorus will be up there. But what do you want to invite into your life today? Who are you going to put on your guest list and welcome them to the party? Fade that out. It looks like everybody might be finished, but feel free to keep working. And I'll put the envelopes back there if you want an envelope for it. I just didn't want us to have too much paper to keep track of on our laps. Fun idea might be to address it to yourself. Put it in the mail. Have a friend put it in the mail, like you won't know when it's going to show up. And they go, oh, look at this invitation I got in the mail. Look who I invited to the party of my life. Just a thought. And kind of a fun way to use those. The idea of changing our words and our feelings about something to create what we want to experience is fundamental in religious science and also largely in unity. And in teaching that philosophy, we often use the metaphor of what we plant grows. I bet you've all heard that. You know, if you want tomatoes, you don't plant carrot seeds, right? So the same idea is being mindful of the words that follow our I am. It's key to what we want to grow. And so in the spirit of that, I know the board purchased some flowers for moms to take on the way out. And I have some little packets of seeds here, and these for anybody who mothers the world, doesn't matter your gender, pet moms too. And you might want to just pick one with your eyes closed, see what you get, and then pass it along. And then as you plant these, you might think of those things that you want to plant, those seeds, those ideas, the qualities that you've invited into your life. And as you plant that, or you're at home planting your garden, you think of that, oh, and now I'm planting health, I'm planting wealth, I'm planting happiness, I'm planting love, whatever it is, just as something, a way to deepen this a little bit more and keep it top of mind. So as we pass those around, afterwards, like I said, you're welcome to grab a flower back there after our closing prayer, more like a closing thought, if you'd like to join me. Each day I am reminded that whatever follows my am will eventually find me. Whatever follows my I am is an invitation to enter my life. My I ams grow into the garden of my life. The power of I am is at work throughout my day. My guest list includes only that which I truly want to welcome in to the party I call my life. My consciousness is the soil of what I create. My I ams and thoughts are the seeds. They take root as I nurture them. Compassion and love of self is essential to my regard and value of myself and others. I release any need to tell another negative things about myself. In doing so, I enable them to believe the very best about me. I am willing to uproot anything that holds me back from expressing my true, wonderful, beautiful self. I invite only the best qualities to the party of my life, thereby making the present wonderful and the future promising. And right now, if you would be willing to come out this sentence for me out loud, use one of the words that you want to invite to your party and say, health is happening in my life right now, or whatever it is happening in my life right now. Are you willing? You ready? You got one word? Okay, ready, go. Happiness is happening in my life right now. And why? Because I said so. I want to hear it from you. Because I said so. And so it is.
So it is.
All right. And we're all gonna, you all circle up now, right?
Yep.
Okay.